Okay, guys, I know when we had our Instagram class, we kind of ran out of time for stories. So I wanted to do a real quick video for you. I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. I think we might have talked about this in that class, or it might have been the video class. And on my screen, I'm going to show you a little bit about stories. So you notice when I first opened Instagram, at the very top of my screen, you see lots of little circles. Well, those are stories. If I touch a person up in front, not necessarily my circle with my profile logo in it, but I'm going to touch the next one. You'll notice a bar that goes across the top. It lasts for 15 seconds. Every story runs for 15 seconds. You can use a picture or a video to create a story. Notice here, that's a sponsored story. About every third story is sponsored. Oh, here's a video. You might notice in the videos, you can have a video last over 15 seconds. However, it will break and then it will restart as another video. So it just keeps going. So there, one ended and one started. So sometimes you ought to look at where are the breakpoints and how is it starting and stopping. But I could just keep sliding my screen over to look at the next ones. There's another sponsor. Or I could wait the 15 seconds for it to go across and it automatically switches to the next story. So you can see it's pictures or videos in the stories. Now, if I want to create a story, I go to my profile page and I click the little circle at the top with my profile picture or the plus sign. Or from my home screen, I go back to the very beginning. You'll see the same circle with the plus sign. So when I touch that, I'm now going to create a story. I could do it from my camera right here and take a picture of me. Or at the bottom, you could see I have some options and I could choose to go to my camera roll. So I'm going to touch this little square on the bottom of my screen and it takes me to my next camera roll. Obviously, I have some pictures of business cards. I'm not going to make a story out of that because that might be boring. However, let's see if I can tag a friend from Security Title who gave me this awesome window covering thing. I forget what you call those. Things to cover a window shade. Anyways, at the very top, I have lots of fun choices. I could choose things like stickers. I'm going to touch this little box with the smiley face with the edge folded over. And now I have some fun things. I could geotag it with location. And when I took that picture, I happened to be at our People's Mortgage Smart branch. So I'm going to geotag that. I'm also going to touch it again, and I'm going to look to mention it. I'm going to see if my friend Lisa, who works at the title company, is on Instagram, which I think she is. There we go. That's her. I'm going to tag her right there so that she can see my awesome window shade that she gave me. And you can see I'm taking my fingers and I'm touching my my little things, the stickers that I just put on. I could turn them, tilt them, move them around, whatever I want to do. And I'm going to use a hashtag and I'm going to say, let's see, partnership, because I feel like Lisa is a good partner to me and we work together in partnership. So now I get to move that. I can actually also squish it really far down and hide it under my People's Mortgage. If I squish it, now I'm taking my fingers and just squeezing them together to make that nice and tiny. And then I'm going to type some words. Love my window shade. So you could see that I could touch it again. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to pick my colors. I want a color that's really going to stand out and show when it's all done. I'm going to do done. All right, that color is just not showing. So let's change it again. And there we go. Now we can see the color really well. So now Lisa's going to see my appreciation for her gift. And I've put a few things on here to make it fun. Now let's turn it into a little video where we can add a GIF. So I'm going to touch GIF and I'm going to search for something about like I love it or I appreciate it, or here, I'm thinking the heart might work because I love my window shade. And now I have a beating heart, covers up some of the other cars, and I have all the little things that I want. Now when I send it to my story, that's gonna allow me to keep it for 24 hours unless I also want to, I'm gonna go back so that I can, whoops, I was gonna add it into my highlights, because if you put it in your highlights, it will last more than 24 hours. Okay, so now that I opened it, I have a choice of highlights I could put it in. So I open my highlights, and I'm going to put it in community because I'm parked in the community. Security title is part of my business community, so I added it as community. Might want to change the title of that from community to community event to community. But now you can see it took me back to the home screen. When I touch that circle at the top, it opens up my story again, 15 seconds, and it will be gone. And now I can start looking at others. Now, notice I'm going to be at the top of other people's home screens now because I have a story. And if they start watching another story, mine might just come up. Now, once I start having some likes and things like that, I can also look at my, what's happening with it. I can look at, let's look at an old story. So I go back into community and I'm going to see seen by. So this picture I can see was seen by 9 people. Now I don't know if you saw that. I'm going to close it. It's at the bottom of the very screen, seen by. Touch that. I could look at all these different stories. Here's one that was seen by 14 people. So I get my insights of all of my stories if I'm on a business page. So I'm going to look at that. It's seen by 10 people, no actions. This one had 1 action, which is awesome. I touch my eye for more information. It's going to tell me my profile was visited because of that. I can use the arrow here to share it. There's lots of things I could do. I could trash it. Lots of different choices there. I could look at my settings and I could see who saw it, who was allowed to reply, all these different things. Oh, am I sharing it? Where is it sharing to? When I shared my story, oftentimes I push things automatically to Facebook. I actually touched it kind of quick, so you guys probably didn't get to see that. But I can open Facebook and see, did it go in my Facebook story? Looks like right now I'm not seeing it in my stories. Oh, yep, there it is. It was added in my story. So it's now added in both my Facebook and my Instagram story. So I hope that helped. I know this was kind of, I rushed through it kind of quick and you weren't necessarily able to see where I was touching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But I love stories because you get to do fun things like add little GIFs in the pictures and the stickers and things like that. Definitely always use the geotagging. A lot of my posts get found by the geotagging, and just have fun with it. Hope this was helpful. Talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day.